We're in Walmart in the toy department, and I want to show you, if you're a big Disney fan, they have these Disney cars. I've never seen them before. This one is Peter Pan. Okay, and then they have, this one is Aladdin. And this one, they've got another one, is Lion King. But these are $1.97. Oh, wait a minute. In the back, they've got a Beauty and the Beast. Yeah, that's the Beauty and the Beast car. So those are the only ones I see. Peter Pan, Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast. But I'm sure they make a lot more of these. And these are just the only ones that Walmart has. Yeah, I'm sure they make more of them though. But let me tell you, Walmart has a lot of new toys in. We were just down the other aisle with like the Among Us stuff and the men and stuff like that. They've got a lot of stuff, of new stuff coming in. So, yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I've never seen before. I wonder if they sell those cars that I like. Yeah, I don't think they do. We're in Richmond, actually, and not Lexington. We've come to Richmond, and we're going to Buc-ee's. We haven't been to Buc-ee's since June, since probably the middle of June, so it's probably been just a little over 2 months. But they have put a light here, so the first time we ever came, they, I don't think, knew the traffic that they would get. So they've put a light, but I want to show you how foggy it is too. It is, there's Buc-ee's over there, and you can hardly see the sign coming off the interstate. You can see it better now, but you can hardly see it because of the fog. But it's still, it does, yeah, I know. I was gonna say, it doesn't look as busy. Yeah, it is. It's always busy. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of cars in that parking lot. There we are. And the gas tanks, everybody's getting gas. So it says can't talk right now. Yeah, doing spooky stuff. These are their Halloween shirts. This is the back of the shirt. And the front of it has Bucky on it. And then they also have pajama pants. Color changing tumblers, which is pretty cool. And then here are some Halloween shirts. It says come and take it. And it says, what does that say on the side? Grunt style. I don't know what that means, but oh, they also have, yeah, socks and a blanket. No-show socks for Halloween. And then little bows, which are cute. Here's these are probably bigger blankets for $15. Yo, Yellowstone, yeah. They had those last time. Oh, they have a whole Halloween section straight ahead of decor. Oh, look at these, Kevin. I'm trying to just show you because we've been in here before. I'm trying to just show you like the new fall stuff. Grateful, thankful, blessed.
There's some mood.
It says current mood. Those shirts. And then they have these little pumpkins. These are $6.99. If you're curious about these shirts, it's $24.99. I gave you life, now give me your candy. And let me look real quick on the other side, Kev. Let me make sure. Oh, here's some for kids. These for kids, let's see. They're $17.99. So there's that. Oh, I like this. Hey, Kevin, they've got a cool one around here you would like. It kind of looks like a Oogie Boogie pumpkin like.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. And then this one is $25.99. Well, these are kids. Look, that's his pumpkin. That is adorable. With the little fun buns in her hair. Okay.
More in the middle of them.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Simple. Oh, this.
Hairdo.
This is, that's funny. This is the Simply Southern collection. Simply Southern is the ones, if you watched a couple weeks ago when we went in Hallmark, I was showing you the bog bags, but they're Simply Southern brand. They do a lot of clothing and stuff like that. Hello Fall, Simply Southern. So what does the front of this look like? Oh, okay. It has the established in 2005. Okay. And then this one, Happy Fall. And those are, I think all, oh, no, this one's different. Hold on, there's a different one back here. Classy until the game starts. That's funny. Oh, Kevin's found him some baby clothes. Oh, what does it do? Happy Halloween.
I mean,
that though,
wouldn't be very practical.
I would worry about when you wash it.
Yeah, that's cute.
Yes, I like the pumpkin.
Yeah, that's cute too. These come with things.
Cute. And then they have these up here. Creep It Real. Too cute to spook. Oh, these are like soft. Oh, that's nice. These are 15 bucks, but you get the, it's 2 pieces. You get the pants too. Look at this. Now
I pull off a cow pack.
no. Okay, just personal opinion. I don't like it, but I don't like the fringe. But now I bet you, but I think kids probably would like it. And then they have, there's a shirt there.
Oh yeah, feed me candy.
Yeah, I think those are the same ones we saw. But they have them here so you can see them. You see them better. Okay, and then they have stuff over here for Halloween. And I'll probably have to mute this off and on. If it's muted off and on, me jibber jabbering, then it's because of the music is loud. Okay. Ooh, that's cool. But I'm trying to give prices, I don't know, whenever I think about it, because when we first came, I had some people that didn't like it that I did not give prices. $32.99 for this. It's just like, I can't get prices of every single thing though. And I don't know, like, specific, like, what do you specifically want the price of? So I just have to give it when I think about it. Okay, these are $87.99 for that. These are $29.99. This is cute, a welcome sign for your front porch. And then they have plates and dish towels, a wee bit wicked, cute. I'm wondering if they'll have any special foods for Halloween. They have the little, oh, look at the little fat ones. Oh, I like the fat ones. Oh, these are so fat. Those are so cute. Those are $11.98. And they're so fat and cute.
I was looking at food.
Oh no, I want to look at food too. What kind of sandwiches are these?
Chipotle cookie crunch.
Oh. Oh, okay. I wouldn't have picked it up if I had seen that. Ooh, pecan praline.
I saw that. There are half dozen pralines.
Those look good. Oh, I see some more Halloween stuff up there, Kevin. Oh yeah. Ooh, look at the spiders. Oh, you just buy that one little, or do you buy the whole string?
Yeah.
You buy the whole strand of them for $34.99. These are like little candle holders, votive like candles.
Mud pie.
Those are cute with the ghost on top or the candy corn on top. That's cute. And this is more that we saw earlier on that table. Yeah, those are cute. Did you see anything else? Ooh, cookbooks. Ashley has those magnolia tables. I'm going to borrow those from her. Those magnolia table ones, I'm going to borrow them. So they have these special shirts that says "Party Like It's 1982," celebrating 40 years of peace, love, and Buc-ee's. And they have all kinds of these shirts. They are, I don't know how much they are. Let's see. They are $17.98, and then they have hats.
I think it's the same $6.
Yeah, they have another display. We came in like a different door, and they have another display at this door. So they have their popcorn, caramel, and triple, and then they have all their pretzels over here. And then these are all the pickles. I'm not going to... Pickled quail eggs. I guess you just pop that in your mouth and eat it. I'm not going to show all this again because I've shown it. But we're going to look through the grocery store. What is that? Fruit snacks. Oh, we didn't see those last time. You could get those. Yeah, we didn't try. I didn't see those at all last time. Somebody, I don't remember who it was, but somebody was telling me that they have ice cream at some Buc-ee's. And I mean, like it made it seem like they have like Buc-ee's like ice cream. We did not see that last time. So I'll look this time and see if they have it. This cotton candy is a good price. Because some cotton candy is expensive. But they only have a couple of flavors. And then they have all these sauces to try. Tons of sauces. Fried pecans, Kevin.
All those.
Garlic butter, barbecue rub. Well, you can get whatever you want. We've had a lot of this stuff, I think. Apple maple bacon jam. Peach preserves. Peach pecan butter. Those are animal crackers. What is that brand? Julio's. We're gonna have to get those.
Yeah, there we go.
No, I know we haven't. They have zesty chili lime, original, jalapeno queso, and freaking hot. That sounds like me, freaking hot. Yeah. They have all kinds of mints. Peppermint, cotton candy, orange blast, and cinnamon. I want to show you at Buc-ee's. Sarah sent us these Nix bars months and months and months ago. I have never seen them anywhere, nowhere, and this is the first place I've seen those. So I wanted to see if they had any different fudge than the ones that we tried, like something for like pumpkin or something like that. But now I'm not seeing, at least here so far, I'm not seeing anything different. Yeah, I think these are all the, yeah, these are all the same flavors that we tried before. Yeah. I showed this in my last video, and somebody asked me how much they were. These are $124.99 for that icy, for the maker. Yeah.
And this is the syrup in a cup.
Right. Okay, I'm looking at these buckets. Cowboy Wild Game Washer, and then they're showing it up here. Yeah, they're washing. Wild game and fish washers. Yeah. Oh wow, look at that. That's terrible looking. That all that those feathers and stuff, that's disgusting.
You have to have a water hose to do that.
Yeah, you have to have a water hose because you put, like, you hook your hose up to this bucket, and I guess they're just different. They might be different colors. Maybe one's for fish and one's for, no, I think they're both the same. You just pick out a different color. Any type of game bird, fish fillet, or other wild game. I didn't even know that was a thing. So look at this grill. I told Kevin, I said, what kind of a tall human is going to be using this? Fire disc, fired up, gather around. But that's, I mean, that's really, really tall. I'm wondering what the point is. Yeah. These must be tall people in this video, because I'm telling you, I'm standing here and like this is up to my chest. This is like almost chest level for me. It's very tall. I didn't notice when we were here before that the sign actually says, well, it's the Buc-ee's, but it actually says Richmond on it, so it lets you know your location. I bet you if those are on every sign, some people probably go to all the Buc-ee's and like take pictures with all the different signs so that they can collect them, you know, of the different Buc-ee's that they visited. But right now we're getting gas. I'm waiting in the car for Kevin to get gas because while you're at Buc-ee's, that's just something that, like, why wouldn't you? You need to get some gas while you're here. When we were at Buc-ee's, gas was $3.09. Gas at Speedway over here is $3.55.
So you say 50 cents a gallon?
We've saved 50 cents a gallon by getting our gas at Buc-ee's. Now you know why they were so busy.
40 cents.
We wouldn't go, like, it would be stupid to drive to Buc-ee's to get gas from where we live. And that would be crazy. But I'm saying, if you were already at Buc-ee's, go ahead and get gas.
Or top up?
Yeah, even top it off because it's worth it.
Because we only got half a tank.
They do not have any like cooler sections of ice cream. So
yeah, like freezer section.
They don't have a freezer section. They have all kinds of drinks, but it's like if you go in any gas station, they have a lot of drinks. That's the same thing at Buc-ee's. The only ice cream sections they have, or they have these like
standing coolers.
Yes, and in those they have like Bluebell.
One's full of popsicles.
Yeah, one just has popsicles, which would be really cool to try. But they're literally popsicles, so unless you have dry ice, you have to eat those right then, and we don't have dry ice. That wouldn't be a bad idea, but for Buc-ee's to sell dry ice, if they had an ice cream, if they had a frozen foods section, but they don't. So my question to you all, if you have a Buc-ee's in your area, please leave a comment below. I'm really wanting to know. Do they have freezer sections in your Buc-ee's? Do they have ice cream? Do they have special meals? I doubt they do, but it would be cool if Buc-ee's made their own like freezer meals, like Kevin tries on his lunchtime review channel. That would be really cool if they had like Texas themed meals with like brisket and, you know, any kind of like barbecue chicken or barbecue pork or whatever. That would be cool if they had meals like that with like mashed potatoes and stuff like that. We're at Sam's Club, and they have Halloween costumes over here, and Halloween candy and stuff like that. Ooh, I see something cool. Look at this. Mummy fingers. Pretzel rods. That's cool. White fudge, green fudge, and orange fudge. I think they're just different colors. They have Halloween on one side, Christmas on the other side. I tell you what, if you don't have any ornaments at all, if you're like newly married, this is 34 bucks and you get 76 ornaments. That's a really good deal. And then they have these, this ceramic village that...
This one's more colorful.
Huh?
That one's really colorful.
Oh, it's very colorful. The ceramic village is $39. But then they've got, yeah, all the Halloween stuff. My dad would like that. Look, there's an old car. Yeah. And those are $40.
Oh, like that.
Oh, yeah. Dad would like that. And then they have these topiaries. Jennifer would like the topiaries for her front porch. They're $129 a piece, but they're pretty tall.
Oh, that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the ornaments hanging down inside of it. So that's like your front porch.
Yeah, all of these I think are front porch. Yeah. Yeah, all of these you put on your front porch. And then the deer.
They have a present that's multicolored too.
Oh, yeah. A multicolored one. Yeah. So even at Sam's Club, we just left Sam's Club, gas is $3.34 at Sam's Club. So we still save money at Buc-ee's. It was still smart to go there. I filmed a little bit in Sam's Club. I didn't even think to film. A lot of you have Costco memberships, and I like Sam's Club more. I think I've made that clear. But it has a lot to do with the junk food. So maybe a lot of you are happy that you don't have access to the junk food, and that's why you like Costco better. But Sam's Club has a lot more candy bars, boxes of stuff like that. So next time we go in there, I'll try to remember to film for you. There's usually so many people that it's hard to film anything. But as you saw, they are starting to get Christmas stuff out. And so some people would think that's too early. I don't. It just makes me happy to see it. So it makes me think about all my decorations that I have at home and what the house looks like. Because to me, our house looks the prettiest around the holidays when we have it all decorated for, whether it's for Halloween or for Christmas. I think that's the prettiest time of year in the house. But anyway, we're headed for Aldi now. I doubt very seriously I'll see anything to show you in Aldi, but that's where we are now. We're on, this is called New Circle Road. And right up here, this yellow sign is one of these Tudor's Biscuit World. Kevin actually did a review of them a long time ago, and they were very good.
They're
yeah,
open like weird hours.
Yeah, it's only open for like breakfast and lunch, and that's it. You have to go breakfast or lunch, or you're gonna miss out because they don't serve dinner. That's one thing I forgot to mention, and I didn't show it either. I should have showed you. In Buc-ee's, Buc-ee's had sandwiches out. Like last time I showed you like all the brisket sandwiches and stuff they had. This time, because we were there at a different time of day, we were there before lunch, they only had breakfast foods out. So
tons of breakfast burritos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a bunch of burritos.
And they had like sausage, egg. Oh, did they have egg, or was it just sausage and cheese?
I don't know.
I know for sure they had sausage and cheese biscuits, and it looked like something that you would make.
Yeah, biscuits look good.
They looked wonderful. Absolutely delicious. But I should have showed you all that because it was just breakfast food. But we didn't know that. We didn't know that last time we were there at lunch. So And that was their lunchtime stuff. I thought that they just sold that stuff all day, every day. I didn't know that they actually had different menus like that. So I thought that was neat. Walmart has, like, overnight put all of their candy out. Yeah, they were working on it yesterday, and we're back in here the next day, of course.
And there's a candy shortage.
And there's a candy, yeah. Who said there's a candy shortage?
On the radio or something.
There is not a candy shortage. Oh, they were saying that. They were saying that a couple of weeks ago on the Burt Show. He said buy it early because... No, look around. There is not a candy shortage, people. They say these things to try to scare you to buy things. So when they tell you there's going to be a pumpkin shortage, don't believe them. Because we were never short of pumpkin. I just don't believe it when they say they're going to be short of something. I just don't believe them ever. The Albanese. So it's the same candy they always have. I'm not seeing anything like new or anything like that. That's why I'm really not focusing on anything. But yeah, they literally got it all out overnight. Oh,
the Halloween.
Oh, it's just a Halloween pack. Oh, those are Halloween colors. Yeah, you're right. And they're going to have something here. It says popcorn. So some kind of popcorn is going to go here.
Hey guys, today I am going to be putting this blue Banshee together. It is in Metal Earth. I think it says on that. Yeah, Metal Earth right there. This one is the blue Banshee. It is the blue thing from... I'm completely blanking. Avatar. Yeah. From the Avatar. So we got this at Disney in the Avatar area, and they had 3 different colors. I'm going to do the blue one first. They look pretty simple. I don't know. If it goes pretty quick, I might do another one, but it doesn't have a difficulty scale on the back at anywhere at all. And it's got 3 sheets, but they look pretty simplistic. So we'll see. If I get all this done pretty quick, I might do the other ones as well. So anyway, I'll show you what it looks like when I get done. Okay, I finished the blue Banshee, and you can see what it looks like. Pretty decent detail. I like the head and stuff, and you can pick it up. It does come with a stand. The only thing I glued on there was the stand, because Tammy likes the stands glued on so she doesn't accidentally drop them in the floor and stuff like that. So it'll stay on the stand basically and set up all the time. I think this is probably a medium model difficulty. If you've never done one before, you could probably get by with doing one of these. You could probably figure it out. It's pretty simple. The pieces are pretty big. You don't have to do any drastic like bending or weird. The hardest part was bending the body and the neck, but it's just in rings, so it's not too awfully hard. So yeah, I think it's pretty cool, pretty easy, and would probably be a decent starter one if you can kind of visualize circles from flat. So yeah.
So this is in the Family Dollar. They have Halloween movies, but they also have a section of Halloween stuff to set out. And we came in here just to see if they have anything different, and they do. They do have some different things. These are $1.25, just like they would be at the Dollar Tree. Oh yeah, decorate the trunk.
That wouldn't have been a thing 15 years ago.
No. Cotton candy.
I'm not just ready.
With these, can you pull these up, Kevin? I want to see what those nerds are. They're kind of stuck in there. That's why I couldn't pull them out.
Underneath.
Oh, the candy corn. Yeah, we've seen that.
They were gonna use that way.
I really don't see anything any different here. Oh, that's different. But the Hampton Popcorn Company, yeah, that's a little different. And then they have fall stuff. Well, this week I didn't vlog much at all at home. I think the only thing we showed at home was Kevin putting together the metal earth. But
If you look around,
but you can see
there's been a transformation.
yeah, things have happened around here. A lot's been going on. So I did, like I said last year, same thing. I really enjoy my Halloween stuff. I enjoy the holiday stuff, period. So I enjoy the Halloween stuff and the Christmas stuff. And I want to enjoy it as much as I can. So all of September and October, I enjoy the Halloween stuff. And then November and December, we enjoy the Christmas stuff. So that happened, and it's all around us, and it makes me very happy.
We just haven't put the outside stuff up.
No, we didn't put it.
Although the neighbors have some.
The neighbors have started. Yes, the neighbors have started. So there's already like creepy figures out in the front yard. So
The Griswolds across the street.
Yes, we live across from the Griswolds. Really, we do. Not just at Christmas, but at Halloween too.
Well, I think he goes out just as much for Halloween as Christmas. He just
yes.
doesn't have the music playing at Halloween.
He goes out for both holidays. Like they do it big. But Kevin went to the doctor this week.
Actually got an annual checkup.
He's never in his life had an annual checkup.
I have. I've had a yearly physical many times. It's just been a couple years.
You've never had...
I've never had a prostate exam.
Okay, there we go.
As part of the yearly exam.
Okay. So,
And for those of you getting close to age, it's no big deal, literally.
Well, but you were worried about it.
Yeah, everybody
I think you
does.
should
It's
admit
like,
to
you know,
that.
oh yeah, everybody who wouldn't?
Who
be?
wouldn't? Yeah.
You know, because it's something you never done before. But it wasn't any big deal at all. And my labs came back. I'm perfect in everything. Cholesterol, blood pressure.
He's practically perfect in every way.
All my blood work came back perfect. So
Yeah.
for any of you worried that I've got high blood pressure,
Or heart
cholesterol, heart disease,
Yeah.
triglycerides, all that stuff, I'm perfectly fine.
Yeah,
all perfectly normal.
Kevin's fine.
I've always been. My labs have always been good.
Yeah, mine have too.
I've never had anything bad.
Mine have too. But I'm glad to be able to tell people that, because it had been a long time since you had been like to have an exam or anything, and I think that's great.
I told either the nurse or the woman drawing blood, because I swear she took enough blood to donate to small children.
He said she took like 8 vials of
It was
blood.
like 8 vials of blood. So he must have ordered everything under the sun, because I hadn't had it for a long time. And I told her, I said, yeah, my annual physical's turned into a 3-year physical, because I got read every 3 years.
Yeah, really. I mean, they did the what is that?
EKG. They always did EKG.
They did that, and so
everything.
I think that's great that they check it all while they've got you there. I think they know that. But
And
he
also,
still.
They did it, since I didn't have it in my chart. I've never been tested for it. They did an HIV and hepatitis.
Really?
Yeah, she said the only reason we check for it is because it's not in your chart.
Oh, because I've never heard of them doing
she said
that.
they're both negative. It's fine, but they're just.
You did get a shot.
Oh, I got I keep wanting to say
Shingles.
scabies.
It's shingles.
Not scabies. I didn't get a scabies shot.
He got a shingles.
I got a shingles vaccine.
And they asked you if you wanted to get a flu shot too, didn't they?
Yeah, I didn't get the flu shot.
And he said no, but let me tell you,
I could have.
that shingle shot made his arm
It's
really,
still tender.
Yeah, and it's
if
been
I touch it,
3
it's
days
still,
ago.
It's still tender.
Yeah, so and I said, well, that's how I feel if I ever get that flu shot. I feel like you feel like somebody's taken their knuckle and just punched you in the arm.
But you know what, they said you might get sick and stuff like, or feel feverish and stuff like. Or tired. I never felt like that. It was just this sore
arm. Yeah.
Bad thing is I gotta go in December and get another one.
Another shingles shot?
It's a 2-shot course, kind of like
I
COVID
didn't
or whatever.
know that.
Yeah.
And they did tell him, we've only had the first vaccine, and honestly, it's not that we haven't thought about it or that we care, because either one of us could care less about going to get a follow-up.
No, we don't mind.
We don't mind at all. But when we thought about it, it's always been at like a bad time. So like we thought about it right before we were going to go to Hawaii. But it's like, I told Kevin, I said, I don't want to get the follow-up right before we go to Hawaii, because just in case you do feel bad or feel feverish or something like that. We didn't feel bad after the first one at all. Like, had absolutely no side effects.
No.
Ashley had no side effects. We were all completely fine, perfectly fine. She's had her follow-up, hasn't she? Yeah.
She did a booster because she had to, it was required.
It was required before the school year started. She had to do it because she's a teacher. But then,
they said I could have got it the day I went, and I said, well, I'll just wait for my wife.
He wants to go with me. So then he came home, and I said, I don't care if you schedule it for today, because all you do is go to Walgreens, and it's not a big deal at all. But you didn't want to get it that same day because you had just
gotten this,
the
and
shingles.
I didn't know if it was going to make me feel bad. I didn't want to.
Right, add
shot.
on. Yeah, add on it. So now you can schedule it anytime.
Yeah,
I don't care.
do it this weekend.
But it's no big deal. But now he still had to wear a mask.
Yeah, in the doctor's office.
In the doctor's office.
But it's funny,
nowhere else do you have to wear a mask at all.
Well, it's funny with the doctor's office. You go in, like our doctor's office, we go to a family practice, but it's a big building with a bunch of different doctors in there. They have pediatrics and everything.
Yeah, it's like
and the labs downstairs. You can get X-rays. The good thing about that is you get everything done in one building.
I like that.
You go to one doctor. You need lab work, you just go downstairs. You need X-ray, go downstairs.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's all that stuff. So anyway, when I went in the front door, you didn't have to wear a mask. It was only when I went. Remember, there's double doors where you check in and where the family practice is.
Right.
At that door, it said masks must be worn.
Huh.
So the lobby area, they didn't have masks, and I guess elevators and all that stuff. Maybe individual doctors' offices can determine whether they want masks or not. I don't know.
Decision for themselves.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I didn't go anywhere else, just that one room. But it was interesting.
You know what, though? It's probably the best place to wear a mask if you're going to wear a mask, because you don't know why anybody else is in there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he knew he's going in there and he's okay, but he didn't know that anybody, you know, what they have or don't have. And
8 o'clock appointments are really good, too, because nobody's there.
I
mean, literally nobody was in there.
Anytime for me or for the kids, when I was scheduling for the kids, when I would schedule for, like, when Andrew and Ashley had braces, and I'm scheduling appointments, first appointment of the day, because it doesn't allow them to get backed up. Doctors get backed up throughout the day, and some patients might take 10 minutes. Another patient might take half an hour. And so they have no time to get backed up if you make the first appointment of the day. It's always the best one to get. So anyway, there's that. But I figured we would end, because we didn't do much at home this week, I figured we would answer some more of these questions. 3,000 questions about me book. And I've said before, this book was sent to me, but I've seen this book in Meijer, and it was not in the book section. It was in, like, the journal section. They consider this like a journal.
I could see that, answering questions about yourself.
Yeah, but it should also be sold in the regular books, because I don't think many people look. I never even knew there was a journal section. It's near the office supplies, pens and stuff like that. So
yeah, you would never know.
No. So, what's your favorite hobby? Kevin has so many hobbies.
My favorite is just computer stuff. Get on the computer playing games. That's my favorite.
Okay, that you consider that a hobby?
Yeah, it's not required.
Playing
I do it for
games.
fun.
You're talking about playing games.
And stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I don't have hobbies. I really don't. I do not feel
like to read.
I like to read, and that's what I was going to say.
TV's a hobby.
I like to.
Is TV a hobby?
I don't know that watching TV.
I mean, you don't have to watch. You don't have to watch TV. Some people never watch TV.
I really, really, really like to walk.
Yeah, that could be exercise. That could be a hobby.
Is that a hobby? Mm-hmm. Well, if I had to say, if that counts, if walking counts, I'm going to say walking is my favorite hobby.
I think anything that's not required that you do for enjoyment is a hobby.
I do that for enjoyment, and I believe it or not, I get a lot done while I'm walking. I even read books while I'm walking. So I'll go out in the backyard and take a book out there with me and walk and write with a book. So
she can't do that in the house. She trips herself. Literally.
This is a really interesting question. Do you think a person can be born evil?
No.
It really stumps me. I don't know.
I mean, I don't think so. I mean, I guess there could be something in their personality, like just their default personality, to where they're kind of jerks. But I don't know. That seemed like that would be.
Something.
It seemed like that would be a taught aspect.
Couldn't you be missing something?
I mean,
see, this is a hard question for me to answer.
Yeah, because I just don't know. I don't know the scientific part of that.
No.
I'm going to say just not being. I'm being ignorant. Because I don't know. I'm going to say no. That would be more of a taught trait.
Right.
But I guarantee you somebody out there probably knows more scientific evidence than I would and would say, yeah, you could be missing this gene and not have maybe you have the gene like the psychos, the sociopaths, they have something missing in their brain to where they don't feel remorse. They don't feel these things because they're, whether it be a mental illness or some.
They just can't.
Psychological.
So I'm going to say yes, I do think you can be born evil. I do. Because I do think...
Doesn't mean you have to act on it, but...
No, that has nothing... But I do think you can be born that way because I do think that people have certain things that are just missing and others don't. So I'm going to say, yeah, I do think you can be born evil.
Of course, a lot of the psychopaths are come from really broken homes and bad situations and... And most of them, not all of them.
And then a lot of people come from broken homes and they're completely fine.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's how they deal with it. Yeah.
Do you believe in PDA, public displays of affection?
I know when it comes to me, when I was younger, especially, I would get embarrassed about stuff like that. It's like, I can't kiss you out here. These people are watching.
Oh, are you talking about like with your mom?
No, like anybody. Whoever.
Because kids go through a time.
Oh yeah, I didn't want anything to do with my parents.
They don't want to. Yeah, they don't want to be saying that they love their.
I think after first grade, I didn't want to be seeing my parents. I mean, that was just, common.
Right.
But now I'm thinking about like holding hands and stuff like that. I've never had a problem with that. But I don't know. You see people like deep kissing in public, and you're like, you couldn't have waited till you got home for that. I think that kind of stuff.
I've thought that too. I've thought because it catches you off guard. It's not something
you see every day.
It's not something you see every day.
So what's the question?
It says, do you believe in it?
Well, I mean, I can believe people can do it.
Yeah, I believe in it. I believe.
Should they do it? Maybe that's what the better question would be. Should you do it?
I'm not gonna.
Or would I do it?
I'm not gonna judge somebody for doing it. But
then, I personally wouldn't do that level.
Right, but then I would probably, and without judging them, I would probably be thinking to myself, I wouldn't be comfortable doing what they're doing out in public.
Yeah.
And maybe that's an age thing, or but
a generational thing.
Kevin and I will hug. Kevin will put his arm around me. We'll hold hands.
Occasional kiss.
Yeah, very occasional. We just don't really do that in public.
No.
It doesn't happen.
I don't like to get that close to
her. What is an article of clothing you've bought or received secondhand and loved wearing?
Secondhand. So would
bought
that be a
or
gift?
Received. Well, you received.
Bought. But bought would have been like a used clothes store.
Yes, I think secondhand means it's been worn before.
And somebody gave it to you.
Or somebody gave it to you. Either one. Either you bought it secondhand or someone gave me. Like Ashley gives me all kinds of sweatshirts and blouses.
Yeah,
and stuff
and you've
like that.
gotten stuff from
I bought a sweater.
Yard sales or something like that.
I bought a sweater, I think last year or the year before, from Feather Your Nest. It's this antique store. You would never expect to walk in there and see clothes. And right now, I don't know that they have any of those clothes in there right now because they were mainly winter clothes. But I bought this sweater and I absolutely love it. It cost me like $18 and it didn't look like it had ever been worn. And it's like a vintage sweater and I absolutely love it. That'd probably be my favorite thing that's been used.
I don't
think Kevin owns any secondhand clothes.
No, one time when I lost a lot of weight, when I went down to when I was down to 160 or something.
Yeah.
I think I got down to 160 at one time. Remember we went to Plato's Closet.
Yes.
And I did buy a bunch of dress shirts
in Plato's
and
Closet.
pants.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say any of them I loved. It was just it was more practical.
Necessity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have any an old concert T-shirt that I absolutely love that was from the 70s or I don't have anything like that.
No, he doesn't now. Okay. Who would you rather hang out with for a day? Superman or Batman?
Probably Superman. Superman's more positive. Batman's all grumpy.
I was going to say Superman too, just because he can fly and he can take me places.
Well, that's true too, but Batman can show you the cool stuff.
Yeah, I'd rather travel, and I would use him. I would use Superman to take me places.
More attitude and personality. Superman's a good guy. He's bubbly, and Batman's all grumpy, broody, and moody. And
I agree. Yeah, some people would want to hang out with him for his car though, just to go for a ride in that car. What makes you feel secure?
I think. Well, you do, for one thing, because I know, there's nothing, I know she's not going anywhere, and I know I trust her, so, that makes me secure.
I was going to say the same thing. I think family.
Family in general, but specifically you.
Specifically Kevin, yes. Specifically Kevin. I feel, when I'm at home, I feel secure. Yeah. But anytime we are together, I feel secure. Yeah. That's automatic security. Do you sing in the shower?
No.
And I don't either. I very, very, very rarely. During Christmas, when I'm listening.
She does sing in the shower because I've gone in there many times and you've been singing along to something.
Oh, well, I sing along, but
not singing.
But I mean, I do occasionally.
Not all the time, though. I never do.
I know what you're thinking. The other night you came in there and I was listening to Disney music.
Yeah, singing Disney music.
Yeah. What makes you feel inadequate?
Probably doing something that's out of my comfort zone. Like if I were to have to do something like I'm really not comfortable doing, of course I would do it. Like if I had to go dance in front of, like if me and you were going, a requirement was we had to get up in front of people and do a dance. Like if we were getting married again. And one of the expectations were we get up on the dance floor and dance, I would feel very inadequate because I'm not a dancer. I'm very self-conscious of it.
Yeah. What makes me feel inadequate? My brain. I wish I was smarter. I do. I don't know. Sometimes I don't feel like as smart as I want to feel, and that makes me feel inadequate. When I'm around certain people, and they get on certain subjects, it's like I really wish that I understood this, that I could grasp this, that I could hold it in my brain. Yes, you can tell me that, but that doesn't mean it's going to be here 5 minutes from now, because I don't hold on to stuff unless I use it constantly. So I would say that makes me feel inadequate. Truthfully.
But you feel the way you feel. I don't think she has any issues, but you feel the way you feel.
Yeah, exactly.
I would never knock somebody for feeling the way they feel.
Right. What does your perfect weekend consist of?
You don't even want to know.
Oh, I know. I already know. Tell me.
Mine would be...
It's so sad.
Playing around on the computer, playing games, reading, watching some TV. That'd be it.
Basically.
Not going out and running around or doing anything. Just staying home,
That's it. The staying in the house the entire weekend and not going anywhere.
Hey, at least I didn't stay in bed the whole weekend, laying around sleeping.
Oh no, you would never do that.
I couldn't do it.
You would have to be very sick to want to stay in bed. Yeah. Neither one of us are like lay around in the bed talking to people.
No, a lot of people are though.
Yes.
I've just never been that way. I've never been that way. Even when I was a teenager, I didn't like to lay around.
Andrew is the same way as Kevin. Anytime Andrew can stay home, Andrew wants to stay home. That's just, they're homebodies, and that's where they like to be.
Always have been. Ashley's just the opposite. She likes to run around constantly.
Ashley does run around a lot, I think. My perfect weekend would be traveling somewhere. Like, I don't care.
Not the act of traveling, but at a destination. Trust me, she doesn't want to be traveling in a car because she hates it.
Oh, no, not in a car.
You'd rather be at the destination doing something that weekend.
Yeah. Yeah. But I don't mind to fly. I don't mind going to the airport.
It's stressful.
Once we get to the airport, I'm cool. I'm fine. We're going on a plane, whatever. I don't mind that part at all.
Once we get through security, I'm okay.
I would like to be traveling somewhere, anywhere. I'd like to do that a lot more.
Being somewhere traveling would be fun.
If you could live anywhere, where would that be?
I don't know. There's so many. We've talked about moving different places, but we don't know. We don't know until you experience it. So as of right now, I'm going to say probably right here. But I haven't experienced other places to live in. So you'd probably say London.
Yeah, I think England is probably my dream place. That's.
Would you live in the countryside or the city?
No, I'd definitely live in London.
In London.
Yeah. I would live as close to Kensington as I could get. Yeah.
So if anybody's got an extra $3 million, they can just let us have it so we can buy something or rent a place over there?
Yeah, I would definitely go. If you have it to spare, I would.
Because that's about how much it'd be around Kensington.
Yeah, I would definitely like to be in that area and be close to Hyde Park.
What's the area up there where the movie was made?
Oh, you talking about Downton Abbey?
No. That had the Love Actually guy in it.
Oh, I don't know.
There's a neighborhood up there that you would know it if you heard it.
Oh, you're killing me. Notting Hill.
Notting Hill. So she would live in Notting Hill anytime. But you're talking about $1 million houses.
Oh yeah, definitely. Let's see.
I would not want to necessarily live in London. It's way too busy.
You think it's too busy?
Yeah, it's too crazy.
Oh, I don't think so. No. Do you have a nerdy side? And if so,
100%.
If so, what brings it out?
Everything. I live in that state all the time.
Well, pretty much. Not bad. I don't think bad.
I mean, I'm not going to get my picture taken as a family picture dressed as Star Wars people, so I'm not quite that nerdy.
Right.
But I geek out about technology and computer games and reading, and I've always been geeky.
I think I don't consider myself a nerdy person at all, although I love nerdy people. I love them. My favorite people are nerdy people. Love just really smart, bookwormy. But I think what brings it out the most is like when we go in that store in the mall.
Like the game and card store?
It's a game store and a card store, and you get to see all these Magic the Gathering cards.
See, I'm not that
Pokemon
nerdy.
cards and D&D, and you see all these games and stuff like that. I love looking at stuff like that.
Yeah. See, I've never reached that level of nerdiness. I'm nerdy, but I'm not quite that nerdy.
Yeah, I love that. Andrew used to collect like all the Mage Knights. He used to collect the Halo. Is that what they're called? Hero clicks. He used to collect the Hero clicks.
Yeah, Magic the Gathering cards, which I had Magic the Gathering cards too at one time,
Yeah.
but I collected them, I didn't play.
Yeah, and I just...
Pokemon cards, yeah.
That stuff
cards.
makes me geek out. Yeah, I love that stuff. Well, this will be a quick question. Do you think children are a blessing or a burden?
Oh, 100% a burden.
110% of our.
Yeah, no doubt about it. No. They're a blessing.
A blessing, and if you think
sometimes they feel like a burden. Trust me, when they're getting on your last nerve when they're teenagers, sometimes you're like you want to kill them.
15 years old. If you haven't hit that spot, you just watch out.
Yeah. They don't really feel like a burden, but you feel like killing them. So is it a difference when you feel like killing them? Is that being a burden?
I think all parents at one time feel like if I could just
just smack them right in the face, I would.
Yeah, you would. You
can't do it, but I want to punch them.
But you feel like you want to. I think everybody at some point just wants to.
Strangle
them. But no, I think they're a blessing, and I think if you feel like they're a burden, then don't have them. You know, just
some people, don't want kids and don't enjoy kids. I don't think I don't have anything wrong.
No.
Some people have problems with that though. I've never had a problem with that. If you don't want kids, don't have kids. I'd rather you not have kids if you don't want kids.
Yeah, I don't want anybody to be stuck with a kid that doesn't want a kid.
Yeah.
That's horrible. I think that's a choice.
See, some people say though,
your choice.
Yeah, but you don't know what it's like until you get pregnant or you have a kid. Then you change your mind. It's like, but you don't know that. So
no,
I think that's a choice you make.
I think a lot of people know their personality and what's in their heart, and if they like to run around all the time, or if they like to it to be all about them, or like to, if they have free money, they like to spend that money on themselves.
Sounds selfish.
But it's not. It's not selfish. It's actually saving some kid from being born that didn't ask for that life.
Yeah.
They didn't ask for that. So but we consider them a blessing, or we would not have had them, of course. What's the hardest thing? That's the last question. What's the hardest thing you've ever had to plan?
Oh, Lord. Planning?
I don't think
Probably
I've ever
vacations.
had to plan anything hard.
Any vacations is pretty hard.
You think that's hard?
Sometimes it is. Looking for places to go and things. Because you don't do it. That's why I stress out about it. I stress out and she doesn't do anything.
Really?
And she thinks, oh, it's no big deal. And I'm sitting there going, what can we do this day? It's stressful. It's hard.
Okay. I disagree that I don't help.
She does it.
Okay.
She helps me find things.
Okay.
She doesn't stress about it, though.
I don't stress about it. I don't stress about it. I don't care. But I will help him plan because that's something we do together.
Yeah,
but people would take you seriously.
She does help. We sit at the computer and
we'll sit there for hours.
We'll think, okay, what are we going to do this day? And we're going to go in this area. And then we'll figure out places to eat in that area so we won't be thinking, because we've done this. We made that mistake in Vegas.
In Vegas,
when we went to Las Vegas, I thought we were okay because I looked around and said, there's so many restaurants. All we've got to do is pick one. Then we got there and it's like, okay, what do you want to do? I don't know. What do you want to do? Well, what do you want to do? Where do you want to go? And it's like, and you don't know if any of it's any good. And
so we have never done that again.
No,
we actually plan, okay, what is there to do in this area? What museums are there to see?
What food can
we eat? Is there a grocery store in the area we can hit up while we're here, or some kind of a shop gift shop?
How do we get there? How do we get back?
Yeah,
so we plan all that stuff now.
But I don't think that's hard to plan. I just don't think that's hard to plan. It's hard. But now, if I had to plan, some people would probably say a surprise birthday party.
I don't think that's necessarily hard either. I don't know.
Honestly,
some of the events we have at the school is kind of hard.
Because you have to get a room make sure there's enough food.
Unfortunately, I don't know how I get stuck with this, but I only got one instead of two now. I only got one event now, but I'm in charge of organizing this event for the college, and it's hard to get everybody kind of on the same page, and you gotta get keynote speakers, and you gotta get everybody sessions lined up. You got people to volunteer to do sessions, and you got to do rooms, and you got to do the technology to record, and rooms, and it's a lot of work. It's not hardness though; it's just a lot of work.
Right.
Good thing is we've been doing it long enough to where we pretty much have a checklist.
Right.
And we kind of can just go down the checklist, and we just refresh that checklist every year.
Right.
Too awfully bad, but it was hard the first time I did it, for sure.
I don't have an answer to that because honestly, I have not had a hard time
Anything you've really planned?
No, not really. I haven't.
Even planning a family, we just kind of went for it.
Yeah.
It wasn't hard at all. We just day by day.
Yeah. So really, I just don't have that's one that I just don't have an answer for. I I try not to worry a lot, and I think the older I've gotten,
you've gotten better.
I mean, I'm don't worry about anything. Literally, I just try to just roll with everything, really. But that's going to be the end of the vlog for the week. Thank you very, very much for sticking with it. I appreciate everybody that's watched the videos that came out this week. I really appreciate you all watching. We do the favorites video, and that's a really popular video. But then we do one where we answer the would you rather questions, and I think that's a good one. But then the one where we talk about what we've been watching, it really surprises me because I love hearing about what people are watching on TV and movies and stuff like that. I don't think that is as popular a video as I would have thought. So I don't know. You all could let me know under this video what you think. But if it's something that doesn't seem to get as many views, so it doesn't seem like, even though some people have told me they enjoy it, it just doesn't seem to get the views. And if it's not getting the views, well, then there's no point in me keeping track of all these things we're watching and then making this video and everything if you all don't really like it, you know?
What you get is you get the 500 people that really do like it, say, I love it. And then you got the 2,000 people that didn't watch it on a regular basis that don't care, and they're not going to tell you anything.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it probably won't do me no good to have asked that question, but I thought I would throw it out there.
I know I have YouTubers that they play video games, so it's completely different. if they get under a certain amount of video views out of, like they'll do 5 videos, and if that game only gets a certain percentage of the normal views, they just stop playing the game.
Right, just stop right in the
Which
middle.
kills me. Sometimes you're like, I wanted to see the rest of the
you
game.
were one of the ones
yeah,
that
I
was
was one of the ones watching it. I was
Right.
enjoying it. Now you're not playing anymore. Okay, there that goes.
Well,
but I hate to say it, I've done the same thing on my channel. Stop playing video games
Right.
just in the middle.
But you don't know, I don't know, is it that we're being repetitive? Because we're not talking about like everything we're watching is brand new, or maybe we just, I don't know. People that are interested in the food reviews just aren't interested in what we're watching on TV, and they would say to me, stick with the food. You know, I don't know. I would just like to hear some different opinions.
Constructive opinions.
Constructive opinions, not negative opinions.
Some useful.
But thank you, all the supporters that I have on YouTube and Patreon.
Yeah, for the members that have paid to be on YouTube.
Yes, I greatly appreciate it.
And use those pug icons.
Oh, they do.
Do they?
They do. Yes, they
I'm
use
glad. Keep
the
using
pug.
them. They're cute.
Yes, they use the pug icons, and
I think I added a few more.
every
recently.
time I see them, I love them. I'm looking at, because I can't use the pug icons.
No, not in the.
But you all can use the
If
pug
she were to
icons.
go to the video and reply there, she can use them. But for some reason, YouTube's an idiot. And if you're doing the comment page, which is the only way you can really manage your comments,
Yeah.
you can't use them in that page. It's like, can't you use your own icons? It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
So my favorite way now, I have the app on my phone. I think it's just the YouTube. What is it called?
Studio.
Oh, Studio. Yeah, YouTube Studio. My favorite way to answer comments is to be on my phone, because that way I can use icons.
Yeah,
So like,
but the emojis don't work on every platform. So
right.
because we have one was U.S. flag or something. She was doing U.S. flag
I was
for around
saying
4th of July.
4th of July.
And for mobile, for the iPhone users and stuff, it was popping up with the flag. But on YouTube, it was just saying like USA. It was like,
Yeah.
so I had to go fix them all.
Yeah, he had to go fix them all. But I do, yeah, there's no telling. I use some icons. There's no telling what they look like on the computer. I don't ever see them. All I know is that I'm doing it on my phone, and I know what it looks like on my phone. But I'm enjoying answering the comments on my phone, because I can use little pumpkins for
Right.
Halloween or whatever.
Yeah, they probably don't show up on
But there's
YouTube
no
anyway.
telling what it looks like on the desktop.
Probably just says pumpkin, and then whatever you say.
Yeah, and I look like a giant pumpkin
It's like
head.
pumpkin.
Yeah, exactly. But I do appreciate you all watching, and we will see you next week.